planted this the other day, and I really like the way it's been taken to the ground. I like how it looks over here, and it looks even better like at the gate. I planted 2 of them, I think 2 days ago, and they're taken to the ground so well. On this other side, however, the plants are planting, okay? Because you can see we have some new blooms already popping up. Here we have a bunch of blooms that didn't exist before we put this in the ground. The only downside is, do you see that? That's from rainwater. So my idea of the garden is beyond that point. So the plan, of course, is to have gutters so that all that water is collected and doesn't fall down like that, so that I can have a wider section for my plants. So I think in terms of names, we've sort of decided that he's actually going to be Oreo. This little one hasn't left us yet. Are you feeling cold? I've been calling him 7, and he's responding to that, because I was like, every time I would be around them, I'd keep singing lucky number 7, and then he'd get excited. So yeah, we'll see if the name will stick. But the other day I tried to get them a dog house. Initially the plan was to build it myself, but then it started raining, and like it's been hectic. There's a lot of stuff that I need to do, so I was like, you know what, I'll just buy a ready-made one. And I found one, and me and that guy agreed on price and everything, and we were like, you know what, we're doing this, let's get it. Guess what happens? We go to pick it up and it can't fit in the car. Like, it can fit inside the car, but it won't go into the car. And I was just like, no. So the problem is, the person I found who was selling that car house is far from the house. It's because it's like in Moshada. And I was like, paying a tuk-tuk from Moshada to here is going to be expensive. So I was like, I'll just go check in Limuru town, and I'm hoping I'll be able to find, because I think I'll be able to find. So I'll check Limuru town, because then it's cheaper to get it from Limuru town versus Moshada, because Moshada is quite a distance from here. So I was just like, So they've still been sleeping over there, because I wanted to get them their car house so that they can start sleeping in the car house, and then I can sort of clean up this area, because the only thing I want left over here are the plants and nothing else. But right now it's a mess. We have cement, we have cardboards, because I've been using that to shelter them from the wind. We have all these different things they've been lying on, because I've been trying to cover them to make sure they're warm, and putting things underneath. It's a lot. Okay, so yeah, that's where we are with the doggos and their house. And yeah, I've come outside to plant because yesterday I picked up more plants. I picked some fruit plants, and these doggos are everywhere I am. So I picked up this flower. So I want to have one of the daisies. I picked up this yellow daisy. It's not yellow, it's like a cream. Please, it's an off-white daisy. What are you doing? So it's think landlord paint, but flower form. Okay, but it's cuter. So it's jumping. And then we picked up a mulberry tree. I think we picked 2, if I'm not wrong. Yes, we picked 2 mulberry trees. Guys, do you want to move? We picked more passion fruit. That's guava. And then another strawberry plant. This is the other mulberry. And then I picked this other guava that I was told is like a Nini version, a Chinese version guava. Then there's the other guava. Then this is the same as this red and white flower. You guys, you should help me carry this. We go plant. Do you want to help me carry? Do you want to? Because that's the only way we're doing this. If you want to participate, where are you going? If you want to participate, it's getting cold. Go sit over there. Huh? Move, guys. Guys, move. No, I'm not trying to sit with you. finished on the kahil. I'm thinking of also doing the trees on that side because I know they have weeds at the base. Once I remove them, then the plants that I want to grow are not competing for nutrients with the weeds. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Our grass is going to be cut this weekend, so Robert will come through and do that. However, I do want to buy my own lawnmower eventually because I would want to cut my grass a lot more often. And also when it comes to Robert, I have where it depends with his schedule. Like for instance, I'd have wanted him to cut this earlier, but then he's been busy. And then also I think the amount of money I pay him every month to just cut the grass, cut and clean the compound, in about 3-4 months would be enough to buy me a second-hand lawnmower. So I'm like, where? You guys, why are you bullying this baby of mine? Why are you bullying him? Babes, are you okay? Where? You leave him alone, okay? It's my baby. Your arm, okay. You are. Hey, you're an attention seeker. I see you. So, what was I saying? So you guys go play on that side. Like you can't. Are you shouting at me? Hi, boo. Oh yeah, I was saying like 3-4 months of Robert is the same as me buying my own lawnmower, and then after that it's just like buying them a footer every month. So I'm thinking I'd rather just sacrifice and make that jump, and then now from that, because also with that it will be easier for me to do it as often as I want to. I can easily, like, you know, chill Saturday afternoon, get it out, and the grass doesn't have to, because you see now the grass has become super long in the last week alone because it's been raining almost every 2 days. So now, like, that growth we had started seeing when the rain came was like fast returned green, small sprouts of green, and then all of a sudden it's like it's too much green. Okay, there's nothing like too much green, but now it's too tall green. And now by the time he comes, it will be even longer than this. Like the height of the grass will be a lot higher. So for me, the way I'm looking at it is I would rather just, you know, make that kind of investment, because then it's gonna pay off in the long run. So I am going to go and build something in the house and then take a shower and edit for the night. Actually, no, I have to put together a proposal and edit. So that's yeah, there's a proposal I need to finish. Who was sleeping on my knee? Let's get this. Mopsiki. Let's get this jacket. Putting something to sit on because I want to sit on the bed, but I can't sit on the bed with my outside clothes. Hola! Oh my god. First of all, I am so sorry. I have abandoned you guys for forever. Okay, I know it doesn't seem that way because I'm sure by now, by the time you're watching this video, things have been rolling out, but you can tell that there's a time gap. By the time you're watching this, you'll notice there's a time gap of when I wasn't filming. Ew, we need to remove those flowers. Compre. Yesterday I was redoing. I was changing my shades, and I was doing that at night because honestly I have been struggling when it comes to time to do a lot of stuff. So I've been trying to do small things when I can, when I get back home in the evening, but that schedule is about to change real quick. That's why I'm very confidently sitting here and starting or continuing this vlog. And as usual, our diva, who has just realized that the camera has been switched on, is here. Do you want to say hello? Because I just got into the house. All I've done is we've put things in the house, and then Okay. Anywho, so hi, it's been a while. I want to show you some things I got today at I was able to go to Sarit. I found myself at Sarit Center, and I was able to pass by the Fifth Sense. If you don't know, the Fifth Sense is a store by Healthy You, and it mostly sells like what do I call them, like spiritual type stuff, like things like candles, incense sticks, what are the other things called, trays, like interesting cool thingies. However, and I found something that I wanted. I didn't know I wanted it until I saw it, and then I was like, I want this. And also I was like, oh, this will look so good in the bathroom. Okay, so the reason I ended up at Sarit was because many days ago, I don't remember if it was last week or when it was, I found myself at Carrefour, and I found, when you know that part where they have like the promotion section, and they had this really cute pot like thingy for the kitchen. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is so gorgeous. This is going to look amazing in my kitchen for various reasons, which you are going to see in the future. But it's so going to work with my kitchen theme. And I was like, I so want this. But at that point, I was like, this is not a planned purchase. I was like, I'm going to plan and come pick it up. But the one thing I know for sure about these people and their sales is sometimes they'll have something that will be like on sale, and then you'll be like, okay, fine, even if I don't get it now, I'll get it after when it goes to the shelves, and then it never makes it to the shelves. Like, it's like after the sale it disappears and you'll never see it again. Trust me, that has happened with some certain bowls. I had only gotten 3, and my plan was to go get 3 more. By the time I was going, the sale had disappeared, and I have never seen them on the shelves ever, and it's been months. It's been such a long time, and I've never seen them on the shelves again. So yeah, so my biggest worry was, may they not run out until I am able to go get one. And let me tell you something, right? The funny thing is, I've been talking to Njoguna, and when I was talking to Njoguna, I kept telling him, you know, my biggest fear is going and finding that they've run out. So every time I'd push it, I'd be like, I will go tomorrow, and be like, Aki, today I'm so tired, I can't. Let's just pass through there tomorrow. Like, after I was like, now I can get it. After I was like, you know what? Yeah, but then every time I'm like, or we'd finish so late, we're like, hey, today we can't pass by there. So today, I finally go, and guess what? I get there, and it was the last yellow piece, because they had them in like yellow and red, and I definitely wanted the yellow. Wow. And when I got there, it was literally the final yellow piece. It was the only yellow one that was left. And let me show you. Ha, vunja zote kujia hata hizo vunje. Sorry, that's the African mom in me. So this is what it looks like. It's so cute, and it comes with this glass top. I stole this one from another one, a red one, because the one that was on top of this was a bit chipped on the edge, and I was like, I couldn't have waited this long to come pick this up, only to go home with a chipped carrier. I was just like, yo, watarudisha kwa store. I don't care. They can just put it back there and not sell it to anyone. But how cute! Also, hint, this is a hint on what the theme of the kitchen is going to be. This is a hint, so tell me if you make any guesses down below. How cute! I don't even know what I'm going to use it for, but you know what? This is going to look so cute when I'm serving brunch and I'm like opening and people are picking things, or like, I don't know. Okay, it's also going to look so cute when it's on my shelf and it's like, ooh, look at you, girl. Look at you. So that's the thing that I was going for, and I'm so happy I found it. Last one. This one was waiting for me. It knew I was going for it, and it waited for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for waiting for me. I'm so happy you waited for me. Also, another update, as I show you this other two things, or the other thing that I picked up at Okay, the other thing I picked up at Carrefour are these two bowls. Remember, like, I had picked one. These are the ones that I use for my incense sticks. I bought more incense sticks I'm going to show you, but now I wanted to have an incense bowl in the, I want one in the bathroom, and I also wanted one in here because sometimes, like, I want a completely different scent from the rest of the house. There's some incense sticks that I get from Carrefour that smells so good, and I like those ones because when I burn that, I just burn one stick and the entire house smells like that. But then these ones are not as strong as those ones. So with this ones, if I burn it up, if I pass, it will be just in that space. So I was like, if I want to do this ones and have like each room has have its own scent, I can do that. So I got a couple more of these tiny bowls. So now we have 4 of them because we have the one we've been using. And if you are not aware, what I usually do is I fill this up with salt and then I use that as my incense holder. So yeah. So back to 5th sense. Oh, at the 5th sense, 5 elements. It's actually called the five elements. I thought it's called the 5th sense, the 5th element, the 5 elements. Okay. So back to the 5 elements, which, as I mentioned, is a shop by Healthy You. I got this one was like on offer, and I was like, because I was looking for, I've been looking for thingies for my bathroom because I'm finally getting to that point where I am decorating and then we do the final reveal. So I was like, I've been looking for something to hold tissue and stuff, and I was like, this is cute. Even if not tissue, I think it can hold something on the shelf, or it can even be a piece by itself just like that, because this one is made out of those banana leaves and then they've been like chenois, like braided type whatever, like that. It's really cute. And then the other thing from the 5th sense, the 5 elements again, I got this oil because I do have an oil burner. I also got a fragrance oil in magnolia. They had like a couple. They had mint. They had another one called other something, Pithecus something. It had other plus something. I didn't like the scent. I was like, because sometimes they have those names and then they have like a really interesting scent. Then they had mint. They had lemon, but I'd already picked lemongrass. Yeah, lemongrass. This, I was like, okay, it's fine, we'll use this one. So I liked the way this smells, and I already have frankincense in the house, and also I can use this in my humidifier because whenever I pick these fragrance oils, I pick the ones that are water soluble. So when it's water soluble, that means I can use it with my humidifier. So I picked this. Let me tell you, this Nini I used to love, and then there's one time it just disappeared. It's called Mogra. It's such a beautiful scent. Yo, I love this scent. And when I saw it, I had picked something else, and then I saw Mogra. I was like, oh my god, they have Mogra. I used to get this from Naivas, and then suddenly they no longer used to stock them. And then every time I've gone to, when I've gone to Carrefour, I always find like jasmine, cinnamon, white flower, like those kinds. I've never once found Mogra. This is the first time in years that I have found Mogra again, so I'm excited for that. Another thingy, which is for the bathroom, which is so cute. Before I catch you up on something else, this one has been fungued like it's going to war. Okay, where did they end it so that I can pull? Okay, there we go. Because she was like, let me fungi it. Let me just do it a second time to make sure it's Nini, it's safe. And I was like, yes, please, because out of everything other than the yellow pot, this is the favorite thing I've gotten there. Because when I saw it, I was like, this is perfection. I definitely want this. And it's like a matte black sphere vase. I don't even know if it's a vase, but I'm planning to use it as a vase. And it's matte black, and it's like a sphere. And doesn't this speak Muthoni? Doesn't this look like Muthoni? Like, it just speaks my name. And because it has that, and it doesn't have an opening at the bottom, it doesn't have like a hole. and I'm gonna plan to go. I have a plan to go pick up another one. I just need to put that in the works, and then I'll go pick up one. But like now, I'm planning towards. I'm definitely planning towards that. That's all I wanted to show you. That's all.
Somehow